I'm Nick Partridge. I lead the Learning Lab here at 1819. We live in an era of innovation ambition. Consumers expect it, executives demand it, and nearly every organization has an innovation program to prove it. But there's a harsh reality. Innovation's failure rate has never been higher. Up to 80% of corporate innovation projects fail to even reach the market, and 85% of new market launches fail to meet revenue expectations. So, why do promising ideas fail? More often than not, they stall out before a launch, slowed by indecision, overanalysis, and uncertainty that comes with something that's new. Others make it to market only to discover there's not a real customer need. So that's where experiments come in. Experiments help you move forward before you have all the answers. They turn assumptions into testable questions and ideas into data-driven insight. So here at the 1819 Learning Lab, we help teams move from guesswork to evidence by running small, fast experiments. In this video, I'll show you how to turn any idea into an experiment using tools inspired by David Bland, Steve Blank, and Eric Ries. So start with an idea that's been sitting on the shelf, something promising but never acted on. Maybe it's been debated in meetings or just feels too uncertain to move forward. Grab a sheet of paper and ask 3 simple questions. What's working that I should keep? What's not adding value and should be stopped? And what needs to change or be improved? Write 2 things in each box. Then pick one change idea to move forward. That's the spark we're going to use for the rest of this process. Now let's turn that idea into a hypothesis, something you can actually test. A strong hypothesis links 3 things: your idea to your user's needs and to the value you expect to create. For example, we believe busy parents will use a 5-minute meal planner app because it helps them save time at dinner. That's testable, measurable, and clear. It gives you something real to learn from. Every idea, no matter how good, is built on assumptions. We assume customers will want our idea. We assume they'll pay for it. We assume we can make it and deliver it, and that it'll be profitable. And that's okay. Assumptions are what make innovation possible. They just need to be made visible. Every concept carries assumptions across 3 dimensions. Desirability, do consumers actually want this? Feasibility, can we make it and deliver it? And viability, should we make it and will it sustain the business? The key is to find the riskiest assumption. That's the one, if wrong, would cause your whole idea to fall apart. So, prioritize that assumption. Test it early and cheaply, and quickly learn whether to proceed, pivot, or pause. Now that you've identified your riskiest assumption, it's time to design an experiment to test it. Early, fast, and cheap. Every experiment starts with 3 parts. There's the method, materials, and metrics. So start with your method. What's the simplest way to learn? Could you build a quick prototype, launch a landing page to gauge interest, or even create a mock-up offer to see if people would click and buy? Next, list your materials. So what's needed to be created or prepared? Maybe it's just a sketch or a short survey, an interview guide or digital mock-up. Finally, define your minimum success criteria. What result would count as validation? Maybe it's 10 signups, 5 pre-orders, or a very clear yes from one key partner. If you want inspiration for different ways to test, David Bland's book, Testing Business Ideas, is excellent. It features a comprehensive list of experiment types you can adapt for any idea. And remember, think in days or weeks, not months or years. How quickly and cheaply can you test your riskiest assumption while still getting reliable data? The goal isn't perfection, it's learning. Each small experiment gives you the data to guide your next decision, helping you to move from gut feeling to evidence with every step. And that's the fun part. You get to run your experiment. Put it out there, watch what happens, and capture the results. If it works, great. Consider moving on to your next risky assumption. If it doesn't, that's valuable learning too. Reflect on what you've discovered, refine your idea, or pause and prioritize an entirely new one. Because every experiment, whether it confirms or disproves your assumption, moves you forward. The goal is progress, not perfection. Run small, scrappy tests and learn fast and adapt often. Each experiment replaces guesswork with evidence, and builds confidence through real data. And that's how innovation accelerates, one experiment at a time. At the 1819 Learning Lab, we help individuals build innovation skills and teams to create breakthrough innovation. If you want your team to turn ideas into evidence and impact, host an Idea to Experiment workshop with us. We'll help you test early ideas fast and cheaply and build momentum grounded in learning, not guesswork.